Heat rose from the rocks outside Jerusalem like fire from an open furnace. The sky above was cruelly bright, without mercy, without clouds. Beneath it, two bodies hung from rough wooden poles, swaying slightly whenever the dry wind crossed the hill. Flies gathered first, then the vultures came. Their dark wings circled slowly overhead, patient and hungry. From the bushes below, jackals watched with glowing eyes, waiting for nightfall. But someone was already there. A woman sat beneath the bodies with torn clothing wrapped around her thin frame. Dust covered her hair. Her lips were cracked from thirst. In one hand she held a stick, in the other a handful of stones. Every time a bird swooped lower, she rose violently. "Go!" she shouted, hurling stones into the air. The vultures scattered briefly before circling back again. She had been there for days, maybe weeks. No one knew any more. Travelers passing the road whispered about her in frightened voices. "That is Rizpah." "The former king's woman?" "Yes. She has lost her mind." Children avoided the hill. Soldiers mocked her from a distance. Some pitied her, but none dared approach too closely. Death clung to the place like smoke. Still, the woman refused to leave. At night, she slept against the stones for only moments at a time before another sound woke her. The growl of animals, the flap of wings, the shifting ropes above her head. And every time she woke, she fought again. Because the dead, hanging above her, were not strangers. They were her sons, Armoni, Mephibosheth. Once they had laughed in royal halls. Once they had carried the blood of kings. Now their bodies were left exposed before the nation, like a curse. No burial, no honor, no mercy, only silence. And beneath them sat a mother the kingdom had forgotten. No decree could move her. No threat could silence her grief. As another vulture descended toward the bodies, Rizpah staggered to her feet and lifted her stick with trembling hands. Her voice cracked across the lonely hill. "As long as I breathe, no beast will touch my children."